Hi there, Nathan. How are you? You alright?
Oh yeah.
I'm Jack. I'm going to be your exercise referral consultant. Okay. Right. So before we get started, I'm just going to let you know what my role is as an exercise referral consultant. Okay. So what I'll be doing is I'll be assessing, monitoring, and managing you throughout the duration of our exercise referral plan. So what I'll do is any information that we have will be used to design a safe and effective program, and then what we'll do is we'll use that information right now whilst during this meeting to go through short, medium, and long-term goals. Okay. Before we go through any information or whatever, I'll let you know that all of our information is confidential. Anything you do say will go between us. Okay. If at some point we do need the help of someone in a professional role, say such as going back to a GP or a doctor, possibly a nutritionist as well. Okay. I'll obviously talk to you, we'll talk about that, and then any information that we decide will go through that, but it'll all be safe and secure. Okay. So there's no need to worry about that. Okay. Okay. So what we'll do is I'll talk about the information that I've got written down here, and then we'll then look at going through our short, medium, and long-term goals. Okay. Right. So what I've got written down here is that you have depression and diabetes type 1, correct? Right, okay. So what we'll do now is we'll look at setting some short, medium, and long-term goals. Now these goals are going to be known as SMART goals. Okay. So that means that they'll be specific to you as an individual and the things that you're going to be dealing with. Yeah. They'll be measurable because we can look at how well they're helping you, how many times you're doing them, things like that. They'll definitely be achievable. They won't be completely unrealistic. Okay. And they'll also have a time phase. So each short, medium, and long-term goal will have a time phase that we can work to. All right. So what I'll just ask you first is how often do you see your friends?
Not very often.
Not very often. No. Right. Okay. So what we can look at is we can set a social goal. So okay. What we'll do for a short-term goal is to try and see your friends at least 1 to 2 times a week. Okay. What that'll do is that'll open up a bit of bollocks. That was so long of a pause as well. What that'll do is that'll then open up some social opportunities for you to be able to socialise with your friends and kind of reduce your depression. Okay. Okay. What else have we got? So I've also got written down here from the notes from your GP that you are currently taking beta blockers and antidepressants. Is that correct? Right. So what we'll do is we'll use those as goals as well. So we can look at using those for medical management goals. Right. What we'll look at doing as a short-term goal will ensure that you are exercising 1 to 2 hours after eating a meal. Right. What this will do, this is due to your diabetes type 1, due to your insulin production. I'm sure your GP's gone through all of that anyway. But then what we'll do with the medium and long-term goals, we'll look at decreasing the dosages of antidepressants and beta blockers that you're currently taking. That will be around 7 months into the program, so it'll be quite a while. But after a year, what we'll look at doing, fingers crossed, is looking at completely coming off of the antidepressants and beta blockers. Okay. Does that sound good to you? Yeah. Good, brilliant. What I'll also do is I'll ask you, how many times do you exercise on a weekly basis?
I don't really exercise that much. It's not really something that's weekly. It's like I just go every now and then. Just if it happens. Right. So what we'll do, that's more of a lifestyle thing. So you want to get yourself into regularly exercising. So what we can do is we can look at setting, again, short, medium, long-term goals. But what we'll do is we'll set goals for going to the gym. Have you got a gym membership? Yeah. Just don't use it that often. No, just sort of go. So what we'll do, we'll go for a short-term goal of going to the gym at least 1 time a week. Right. So that'll be done within 3 months. So we'll look at the 3 months trying to go 1 time a week. It's not a lot. But with the medium-term goal, we'll look at going 2 to 3 times a week. Okay. That'll be between 3 and 7 months.
And then for the long-term goal, we'll be looking at going 3 to 5 times a week, which would be between 7 months and a year.
Okay.
So these will gradually work up, so it won't be happening straight away. Obviously, there'll be things that happen, things that will come up, work commitments, stuff like that. So if it doesn't happen every single week, it's not the end of the world, but we're going to look at trying to get it most weeks, if we can. So I'll just ask you,